Now the captains are ready for the toss.
We're showing a lot of faith in this batting lineup. Going first on this pitch is either a masterstroke or a disaster waiting to happen.
Players making their way out. It's a great crowd in today with plenty of atmosphere around this ground. Plenty of wickets on offer and runs. Batters and bowlers are in the game. And there's some quality players in both teams. So I'm expecting an even contest. Let's see what happens. We're about to get underway and already the crowd is up and about. This is looking to be a great day of cricket.
First ball of the match.
Big edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on length is obviously the way to go. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs. A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
Massive outside edge. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. End of the over. 12 runs coming from it. Zimbabwe, 12 for none.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the chairman's end. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Finds the fielder with that shot. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Bold, stunning delivery.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Huge edge. Over Zimbabwe, 14 for 1. Rana from the broadcast end. Misses everything. Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. It's wide, square leg. Could be 4.
You sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Could that be out? Looks like it. Oh, great run out.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you expect from someone of this skill level.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. They'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball, though. Wow, that's missed the lot. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Doesn't beat the infield. Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. big edge. India managed to keep the batters pretty quiet in that over. We're certainly seeing some very good bowling.
Would have expected a bit more aggression that over. The run rate hasn't really gone up. Need to capitalise on their time at the crease now.
The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the broadcast end. Comes down the wicket and drives that in the air. Great attacking play by the batter. 4 more.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders. How will he reply? Four runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Trouble. Couldn't get it through the field. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Huge edge. Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters. Deep from the chairman's end. A new bowler is coming into the attack. Good running, they should come back for 2. Well, that's just a classic cover drive. Beautiful to watch. Great sound off the bat. And 4 more.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Timed to perfection.
Bang. Sent back over the bowler's head. Mid-off and mid-on can only watch as that ball sails into the crowd.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive and powers that one. Over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
He's quick onto that in the infield. Two straight and punch through the leg side. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
3 more fielders can be moved outside the circle.
That's a wondrous stroke, straight through the covers.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Straight to the fielder. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall on top of the bounce and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. 8 runs added in that over. Zimbabwe, 56 for 2.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Swept away, but finds the fielder.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward and dispatches it to the boundary.
Gone! Played all around that one. What a delivery.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Can't get that outside the ring field. Four runs added there. Zimbabwe 60 for 3. Dubé from the broadcast end. Going with spin now.
The spinner coming on to bowl.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg.
This field's looking for more balance between attack and defence.
No, terrible shot. India has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming off it. Both sides need to inject some life into this match. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Finds the fielder with that shot. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off. Front foot punch down the ground and mid-on in pursuit. Lovely footwork there. India managed to keep the batters pretty quiet in that over. We're certainly seeing some very good bowling.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away. How will the bowler respond?
Pinged off the bat.
Had a real flash at that one. Beautifully struck too.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Massive outside edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Lovely bowling. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. I didn't hear or see anything. Over, Zimbabwe, a 76 for 3. Nice shot, cut away, running towards the boundary. That'll take some chasing.
Dragged it down, nailed it off the back foot. Super batter.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Misses everything. Perfectly timed.
Pushed onto the front foot and presented the full face of the bat.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Missed it. That was a chance. Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot. End of the over. Zimbabwe are 88 for 3.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing, out of the middle and raced to the boundary.
Chakravarti from the broadcast end. Crack. Head was completely still and they struck that hard, high and long for 6.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Doesn't beat the infield. Onto that early, that could be 4.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again.
Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. It's wide of square leg. Could be 4.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Does very well to quickly get across to this one. End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you still have to hit them. Majestic batting.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the chairman's end. Big edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
We want to make use of that extra delivery. Wow, that's missed the lot. Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. They've gone up here.
Got to their 50 without a lot of trouble. Unfortunately for them, the 100 wasn't to be as they head back to the dressing room.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. Couldn't get it through the field. End of the over. 4 off it. Zimbabwe are 107 for 4. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. He was quick onto that in the infield. Nice shot, but straight to gully. The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming off it. Both sides need to inject some life into this match. Dubé from the chairman's end. Huge edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on length is obviously the way to go. Edged. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. India having a good chat with the captain. Not sure this one is worth a review though.
Well, the review was already a bit of an afterthought. They didn't look confident, and they lose the challenge.
Yeah, not the best of reviews there. Great call by the umpire, though. Finds the edge. Everyone's gone up. Nicked it. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Shot on the front foot. No one's getting that.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
Dubé shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
End of the over. 7 off it. Zimbabwe 117 for 4. Deep back into the attack.
Is coming into the attack.
Massive outside edge. Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. How will he reply?
Huge shot. It's a massive shot, just incredible.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Shreyas, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Might look to go big again here.
Oh, wow. Hit the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
Well, these are crucial deliveries. 12 from 2 balls, and maybe there's a bit of a momentum shift.
Getting nice and settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Thick edge. This could be out. 19 runs added there. Zimbabwe are 136 for 4. Right arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the chairman's end. Perfectly timed.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing. Race to the boundary.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. They've gone up here. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on, will collect that one though. Glanced away nicely, but fine, short, fine leg. Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. End of the over, 10 runs from it. Zimbabwe, 146 for 4.
Just perfection. A magnificent shot. You just can't hit it any better than that. Racing away to the boundary.
Deep from the broadcast end. Big edge. No. Terrible shot. They go up here, but it might have pitched a bit short. I think we'll have to wait and see what the umpire says. Go for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like we'll carry.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Great shot. Just stepped inside the line and flicker the wrist, and that'll run out to the boundary.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Edged it. Everyone's gone up. Yeah, the keeper's really gone up, as do the surrounding fielders. They seem convinced. Could be a review coming up.
Well, no need to look any further on that one. It's taken the bat before pad.
Yeah, great decision by the umpire. Challenge wasn't successful. And that's a tremendous catch at cover. Great stuff. And that's gone. Amazing catch.
A fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Nicely played. Runs 1. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? And that's the end of the innings. India have been set a target of 160 runs. The openers are coming out. It's a very gettable total. They just need to get off to a good start and not give anything silly away. It's the silly stuff that could give the bowlers a sniff in this match.
Here we go. First ball. That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Doesn't beat the infield. Trouble! Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Straight to the fielder. Too full, punch back down the ground. It could be 4.
They may have overstepped. The captain shouldn't be disappointed by the effort, just need to adjust the run-up.
Didn't keep the foot behind the line. That could be costly with a free hit for the batter now. Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Clark coming into the attack from the chairman's end. Off the middle of the bat.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Misses everything. Oh, whack. Picked the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Whacked away. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way. Needs a dot ball.
Couldn't get it through the field. Finds the edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Wow, that's missed the lot. Was quick onto that in the infield. Needs to be on target. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter.
Oh, there you go. A no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back.
An effort ball and called for the front foot. At least they've got an extra ball to go for that wicket. Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that is stayed hits. Fantastic.
End of the over. India a 38 for none.
End of a massive third over. Incredible batting with the fielders up. It's put them ahead of the required run rate early on. A few more overs of this will really put them in the driving seat.
Pulled away and into the gap. Could be 4 more. Edged. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
What a crucial breakthrough this is. Excellent bowling to get one of the key wickets cheaply.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Power and precision in that shot. Finds the fielder with that shot. 9 runs added in that over. India are 47 for 1.
4 overs down, and we're seeing a feverish appetite for boundaries from these batters. They're up above the run rate at the moment, looking very good.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Strays onto the leg and glanced it nicely. Might just get the boundary right.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Onto that early, that could be 4.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. The big one, 12 runs out of there. India are 59 for 1.
5 gone and the ball's been disappearing a lot. 2 and over the boundary so far. Going at 12 plus and over. This chase is off to a fantastic start. Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Great shot through the gap.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
Needs to be on target. Overstepped on that occasion. Now have to deal with a free hit chance. Can't get that outside the ring field. Late cut, straight to the fielder. Huge, that has flown.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened.
Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
Some massive hitting in that power play, going at 12 plus runs and over. The bowlers need to tighten up, or this match is going to be lost quickly.
Nicked it. Everyone's gone up. Well, just might be a bit of a suspect review by the batter. I can't see this getting overturned.
Was there a bat on it? The fielders think there was. This could be trouble.
And it will stay out. The challenge won't save them. Going to be a long few days for the batter thinking about that shot. Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Edged it. Zimbabwe goes up strong, but the batter doesn't feel they got anything on that. And out. 2 wickets, 2 balls. There'd be a bit of tension in the batter's pavilion right now.
Well, was that a lazy shot or a good piece of bowling? And the field was set and they fell for it. Out for a duck.
The hat-trick ball. This is the worst time to be coming out to the middle. Nearly gets the edge. Clark with a great delivery there. Varma ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. No, terrible shot. Power and precision in that shot. Five runs added in that over. India are 80 for 3.
You wouldn't have thought the power play was over by the way the batters have kept going on with it. They're well above the required rate.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. That's a confident appeal. Good shot, a beauty. End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. Clark from the broadcast end. Caught. It's one of the easiest catches you'll see. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. Looks like it would have been moving to a big score. Not to be.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls allowed this over.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Trouble.
There was a split second to decide which end to throw to, and in the end, it was a poor choice.
Oh, my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was put away with interest.
Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters. Going with pace now.
Going with the medium pacer.
Square cut, finds point, no run. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Doesn't beat the infield. Bowl, stunning delivery.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Misses everything. 4 runs added in the over. India a 97 for 5.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit, but the batters have kept up the intent they had early on, and this run chase looks secure.
Not tempted to play at that one. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Straight to cover point for an easy catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Gone. Straight for long on. And it's a pretty regulation catch in the end. And gone. That's a fantastic catch.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Wow, that's missed the lot. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Rana taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Great delivery. Looked to be the slower ball. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Late cut, straight to the fielder. The end of another tidy over. Good to see the pressure starting to build on the batters. The right armour is coming into the attack from the broadcast end. Couldn't get it through the field. That's a confident appeal. Yeah, that could have been missing the stumps, not the worst review.
Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though. Didn't have a lot going for it. It's hit them outside the line and will be not out.
Yeah, great review. The batter will live to fight another day, or another ball in this case. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Goes through it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
Goes again. This one's even better than the last. 2 maximums in a row.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
16 runs added there. India are 118 for 8.
They've been asked plenty of questions by the bowlers, but the batters have had all the answers so far this innings.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Two straight and punch through the leg side, mid-wicket in hot pursuit.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
Starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Tries to flick it past backward square, but that'll be an easy catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
The big wicket is gone. Never really looked comfortable, and now they have to start the long walk back.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Can't get that outside the ring field. A direct hit, and this could be gone. That's the over. India are 133 for 9.
Change of bowling. The off spinner is coming on to bowl.
Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. End of the over, and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Good pick up, big chance. Straight to the fielder. Nicely played. Just runs one. End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. India 148 for 9.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
The left-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the chairman's end. That's a confident appeal. Look to have pitch in line and hitting live. We'll see what Big Eye shows in the review.
Was there an edge? This could be trouble. I'm not hearing anything on this. That could be trouble.
Yeah, great decision by the umpire. Challenge wasn't successful.
Zimbabwe get the final wicket. A brilliant bowling display to take the 10 wickets and the victory.
That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the match and join us again real soon.
ये लॉस है ये मैच రేపు రేపు లైవ్ స్ట్రీమ్ తో మళ్ళీ కలుద్దాం థ్యాంక్ యూ ఫర్ సపోర్టింగ్ థ్యాంక్ యూ థ్యాంక్ యూ Thank you.